All right. Mm, you're set up correctly. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's the right one. Does seem to be. Hello, Pokey. How are you? Okay, Pokey. Um. Oh, I can't get rid of that one, eh? Just a moment. How's everyone doing? I'm doing all right. Damn, we all in here right on, right off rip. Wow. Uh, just a moment, making sure that, yeah, that all works. Okay, we're good there. Let's head over here and do our beginning connections and mini. Mm-mm-mm. Why is everyone melting? Is there something going on over there? Is there like a heat wave or something? Seems like it. Like it's hot here, but it's not that hot right now. Hot in the UK, hot everywhere. All right. Electronics upgrade for the living room. I don't know. Sneeze sound, a chew. Common merch offering. I don't know, like a shirt, a mug. There's a bunch of them. Journalism is a noted one in 2025. The L. Los. Mathematician John, for whom an equilibrium is named. Nash? Nash. Nash equilibrium. Words shouted in into a canyon would be an echo. Okay, I didn't even know I could put in apostrophes, but spin round and round. Not sure. Midsection of the body would be the torso. Decides on democratically would be votes. New TV, never would have gotten that. Shirt and horse. What? Journalism is a noted one in 2025. What the fuck does this mean? Global warming, baby. Absolutely. Except for Lazy Turtle. He sucked all the warm air or pushed all the warm air away over to you guys. All right. Uh Final destination train stops. Nice. Obviously those are baits. Let's shuffle around a little bit. Um Route and stops. I don't know if I like those. Actually, you don't hoard cold because cold is just a lack of heat. God. Um, Jacks? Jacks with transport? Hmm. Because hit the road, Jack. Maybe a reach. I can kind of see where you're coming from with that, but I don't know if I like. I feel like if it was something like that, there would be several other like cliches or sayings that it would go with. The sudden cold just started. Yeah, I guess it is the middle of winter there, isn't it? Sometimes sometimes that just completely goes over my head because I'm in the northern hemisphere and I've basically only ever been to the northern hemisphere. Blocks, masks, foils, Stops. Maybe. Britification in progress. Um, I think this works. No, that's not even one away? Okay, well clearly I'm way off on that. They did not want me to do various forms of prevent something from happening. Um, you're not gonna get the tea step because I'm not usually a huge proponent of tea, and I know that if I said I like Arnold Palmer's, Brits would be like, "What the fuck is this man talking about?" There's some teas I'm okay with, but it's just like it's not really a big thing for me. It's the same with coffee. I like my coffee sweet, but your normal like black coffees and such are not really me. Um, what the hell are we doing here? What is this? What is all this? Homework, attendance. Those just feel like they should go together. Papers and a final? And it's just shit you might get graded on in school. Yeah. Okay. Um, a starting point, a destination, a route, and stops. I mean, that's stuff you might have when traveling. Map app options. All right, you didn't need to be that specific. I feel like just things involved in traveling is fine. Uh, train? Wait, ball, jacks. These are like kids' toys, aren't they? Blocks, jacks, a ball, and a like a toy train. Foils, masks, gloves, and jackets. Okay, so this isn't just stopping something. This is like covering something. Or fencing gear. I guess that word. Dude, who the fuck made these and was like, this is clearly fencing gear? Going back to Project Remix now, gonna have this on in the background. Sounds good. All right. So today we have a new game, or rather a demo of a game that I have been recommended and will be trying. I believe it is roguelike related, called Pirate's Gambit. We're going to be trying that out today, and hopefully we can make a whole stream out of it. Ideally, we can make a whole stream out of it. We shall see. Honestly, I didn't boot this up beforehand to see if it would run, so hopefully it just works. That would be great. Okay, looks like it does. Let's go ahead and get it up over here. Here we are. Let's fuck with the settings because the graphics feel a little weird. Oh my god. I realized I could just do native, but I kind of wanted to see what it had. And that's windowed versus full screen. I see no borderless windowed yet. Although, oh, actually, you know what? I did you guys grow up in the time where borderless windowed wasn't a thing? Like, was that a thing for you guys? Because it used to be a thing where there was just full screen. There was no borderless full screen, and that was a terrible time in the world. Mm-mm-mm. Story. All right, let's see what all this is about. We got good audio. All right. And hopefully my face isn't blocking too much over here. Uh-huh. You're quite lucky falling into the sea and still being picked up by us. We found a game from Captain Kidd's Legacy, but no one here can get through it. Oh, okay, so we're not like enemies of one another here. We're just like hanging out playing a board game. All right. Um the full screen only was a dark age indeed. Um Yeah, because the difference between full screen and borderless full screen, I'm sure pretty much everyone here knows, but I'll say it anyways, is that you can't like it captures your mouse in full screen, and when you alt tab it like completely gets rid of the pro or like it does this whole weird thing where it has to like tab off the program. It takes like back when computers were shit, it took several seconds. Luckily I didn't grow up in that time, but this game does need borderless. Does need borderless, yes. Yeah, it was like that until the early 2000s, yeah, right around then. Yeah, it would completely black out the screen. The rules are simple. Play the dice on the table to earn your score, being base multiplied by mult. They added Balatro to the game. Okay, I know that mechanic. Base is the sum, mult is the combination. Okay, so just like poker hands, gotcha. Check the dice book at the top. I'm gonna assume this is more like Yahtzee in that regard. The score to pass the round. We got some money here. This really is just Balatro, isn't it? Press the blue button to score and the red button to reroll. Okay. Look to the left for your remaining plays. To the right for your rerolls. Gotcha. Okay. What we got here? I got 3 ones. 3 ones. 3 of kind. 4x multiplier. 4x multiplier on a base 3. Wait, hold on. Did that have a base? Oh, it doesn't tell you like the base. The base is strictly the numbers. Okay, I got it. This is very much Balatro Cone, but it's super fun. Balatro at home. Yeah, let's re-roll these. As much as I would like a 3 of a kind, that's a pretty shit 3 of a kind. Okay, or you could just give me the same fucking 3 of a kind again. Or 2 of a kind, I guess it is, even. Yeah, that's a pair of 6s. That's not great, but it's actually way better than that 3 of a kind, because higher numbers are better, it looks like. So can I just play all 5 of these, then? Yeah, only the dice glowing green count. Okay. Yep. Yep, all played dice will be re-rolled. I got that much. Okie dokie. I see a 2 pair. That's almost certainly good enough. Alright, let's get out of here, Scoob. Our ships drifted into a tranquil sea, the route be set. Alright, so we're heading this way through. I don't see a lot of splits or anything. Everything starts with the sailing paddle. It keeps your ship on course. Okay. Check your cards, dice, and coins. Use them wisely. They don't last forever. Just roll the dice and let fate decide how far you go. Okay, so I can move 1 step forward 3 times, or just roll the dice and hope for the best. And we can actually see at the top, this is not a normal 6-sided die. It's mostly 2s. And then a couple of ones and 1 3. Okay. And what the fuck is in my deck? What do you mean my deck? Okay. So we can use up to 3, and then we can have 2 others that aren't used, sort of? Yep, those are dice. I'm assuming I can change those as well. Discard a card for 4 coins. Then if I right-click or hit escape, no. Back here, no. Uh-huh. Wait, so how the fuck do I get back out of here? Yeah, I see my dice. That's not the problem. Click on my hand. Click on my hand. Okay. The breathing gets so annoying later on. I can hardly hear the breathing. Oh yeah, I can kind of hear it when I turn it up just a wee bit. Alright, let's just roll the dice on this one, I think. Hey, we get the 1 anyways. What's at the shop? Give me something good. Mm-hmm. But it'll cost you some coins. Okay. Leave with the right hand. Gotcha. Now the breathing when you win a round. Oh, okay. Base +4 for each die level upgrade. Gotcha. When the total sum of the played dice is 21, get a ton of money. Or select one of the boost. Damn, this really is just. They even got the Arcana pack. Cannot be re-rolled. Provide +5 mult when scored. Okay. When scored, notably. That's interesting. I'm assuming I would be upgrading one of my dice to be metal. And not, like, getting a 6th die, which would be absurd. Honestly, give me the blackjack. I want money and I'm greedy. Get me out of here. Oh, we got a 2. Okie dokie. Mult +4 for each scored die with value 4. Base +6, which is honestly pretty good. And apply metal to a random die. Let me get the base +6. And hit me. Another 2. Which is a combat, I guess this is? Oh! Well, that's pretty good. I think I'll just play that. Great, I win. Let's get out of here. Is this just another combat? A pirate ship be approaching. We're over there. Why can't I? Can I look at it? May I see it? They're robbers. They might hand you cards or dice, and you must accomplish the goal they set. Caution, you will lose 3 coins if the score is not met. Okay. What are these? An extra coin when scored, and that's it. Sum of the total dice played. This is 12, 16, 20, unfortunately, but I am going to play this because 2 pairs is solid. And honestly, if I roll good enough with these that I can just, like, reuse these, right? Like, that's fine, too. I'm gonna make so much money off these golden dice that, yeah, rob me, bitch. I've already broken even. Is there like a small straight? Yeah, small straight is a ×6. Okay, small straight is honestly pretty good here, right? I need 143 and I'm gonna get 144. And also, okay, I don't like this. I don't like that it chooses which ones are gonna score for you. Like this, like I'm not choosing the gold die. You see what I mean? 3, 4, 5, 6 is 18, so I'm just gonna play these four since I'm not gonna get blackjack. That being said, you know what I could do? I could re-roll this one die and see if I can pull a 3 out of my ass. Since I have the score I need, if I could just pull a 3 out of my ass, then I can get the blackjack as well. Boom. Blackjack, bitch. Alright, pick your reward. A gold material, 5 coins on a full house. We get the gold material, that seems really good. Choose a die you want to replace it with. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, that one. Okay, there's a store, and it's a forced stop, so it doesn't matter. Let's just roll the die. Because I'm forced to stop there. Right, what do you got for me? High dice is played, base +7. My mult isn't very good, so that's not good. Base +6 for every unique type in the scored dice. So like dice type? Okay. That makes sense. Let's check the power cards. Upgrade 2 pairs. Upgrade 2 random. Upgrade high dice. Let's do 2 random. 3 of a kind and small straight. I like that. It says how many you've played. It says what level it is. 3 of a kind. I think they should probably speed up this animation a little bit. It's a little bit annoying that I have to like bleh, bleh, bleh. You know what I mean? Odd dice only has odd numbers. Okay. Don't know if I like that much. I think I want to buy the crew quarters and refresh. Alright, we've got mult +4. Great, so it's Jimbo. Mult +6 for each scored die with value 2. Sandstone material when there are 2 or fewer scored dice, base ×2. This seems like you could do a sandstone build with just pairs. Or a boost card again. I'm honestly might take the sandstone just for the crew quarters value. Go ahead and replace just that one. Gets me some good crew quarters value. And we can head out. Send it. We're going to the boss either way. It's time for the challenge. Yes, not a boss, it's challenge. The round be familiar, but the beast cursed will twist your fate. Okay, what do you do? Each play reduces available rerolls by 1. Okay. Okay, I see crap here is what I see. I need 200. What does a pair get me? 60. Honestly, that's not the worst I've ever seen, but I will go ahead and use a reroll simply because I'm going to be losing some of them anyways. There we go. We'll take a 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind wins it in 1. That's 18. Here's 21. Give me the blackjack too. Easy clap. Okay, so I either get another gold dice or Each sandstone die temporarily gives 2 levels in high dice and 1 pair at the start of the round. Huh. So if you go a lot of sandstone dice, you can just roll pairs. That being said, I'm not really going for pairs, so give me the gold die. Hover the mouse over any landmark. Yeah, I already figured that out. Okay, we've got card trading event. Dice trading event. You know what? Let's use one of these single uses. I want to see what this is about. How about a trade? Your bottom card for my top card. Sailing log, base +6. That is the most losable one I have. At the start of the round, temporarily upgrade the most played combination twice. If tied, choose one randomly. Yeah, I dig it. What does this one do? Initiate the trade. Initiate the trade. Yeah. It felt incredibly extra, but I guess pirates are just extra by nature. To like close the gates and then flip it around and then open them back up. It's like, you just turn it around, bro. I just take your card. Time to play craps. Place your bet on the board, then roll 2 regular dice and see if fortune favors you. Take a guess. Will it be big or small? Between 2 and 7 versus between 8 and 12. I mean, 2 and 7 is just better odds. What? Yeah, it's just strictly better odds by a fair bit too. It's like 66-33. Okay. Earn an extra coin for each remaining reroll at the end of the round. Base +3 and mult +1 for each odd numbered die scored. I mean, I'll take this. That's probably just gonna sit in my unused for a little while, right? Yeah, blackjack, crew quarters, and one-eyed chef. Speaking of which, what have I played the most? Full house and 2 pair? Word. The dev is gonna rebalance it. Yeah, I would hope so. 2. Sail button's worn out. Give up a die's material to fix sail buttons? No, bitch. I only used it once. I don't need it fixed up. This is a forced stop. Rerolls reduced by 1 this round. I mean, like, you're gonna stop me either way, so I might as well go. Alright, fight me. Why do I have to check the book? Full house is cracked, is what I see here. That's not a full house, but it is rather close to one. I'll just re-roll twice. Neither of those was particularly helpful. Just give me fresh value here. Pair of 6s, pair of 2s. That's gonna definitely win. It's nowhere near blackjack though, so just go ahead and send it. Okay, dice trading event, store, any of that's fine really. Alright, what you got for me? Odd dice, azure material, provides +5 base when scored. Okay, so my issue with the previous odd die was that like 135 is kind of hurting my score potential a little bit because it's not 2, 4, 6, right? They're just strictly lower, but if you also give me +5 base, then I'll take it. Yeah, let's swap you out. And base +23 on a large straight. That's rather difficult to get. When 4 of a kind is played, base +25. Also rather difficult to get. Neither of those feels great. So left eye patch makes a little more sense. So I think I'm going to keep him around, but I still only have 1 odd dice, so I don't know if it's like the play. Let me see what's in here first. Full house, large straight, 3 of a kind. Let me get a large straight level. Pretty solid. Replace chef for 1 eye. I don't know about that yet is the thing. I am getting a 2 pair 2 levels, which is pretty solid, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna stick with 1 eye for now. But in the event that I get like another odd die or something like that. Okay. I see this pair. Let's go ahead and re-roll all 3 of these, probably. Okay, there's a 3 of a kind. Let's do 1 more re-roll on these, just see what we get. A 4 of a kind will definitely do the trick. And then we'll use our last discard just to see if we can just... Oh, look, a 1! That's not a 1. Okay. Because 1 would have gotten us a blackjack. Alrighty. This is a new round. Be ready. Time to boost your dice. Okay, let's roll and hope we don't hit a 3. Because ideally I do want to boost my dice, whatever that means. That sounds useful. Let's re-roll all 3 of you. Look for that 2 pair. There's a 2 pair. That is what's boosted, yes. 2 pair has a base times 7. Look at that. 154 from 2s over 3s. That seems pretty good. In fact, I'll probably keep this 5. Because a 5 is a solidly high number. Easy money. Uh, 15, 21. Let's get that blackjack value. Alright, and that's a 3 of a kind right there. 9 plus 11. Nope, that's only 20. I don't suppose you could give me a 6 here, could you? Nah. Okay. I'll take the 3 of a kind. Easy. We're rich. We're like rich right now. I'm gonna go ahead and use my ship button just to guarantee I can see what this boost your dice thing is. Don't be afraid of the okay, I'm a little bit afraid of the tentacles, but thank you for trying to reassure me. They'll aid you in upgrading your dice, so give it to Mighty Boost. Go forth and pick a die to upgrade. Alright, let's upgrade our Azure. Let's see what's up. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Oh, okay, so now it gives +7 base instead of +5. Okay. I'm with you. And we roll because it doesn't matter. It's forced stop right there. What do you got for me, buddy? Base +20 on full house. Mult +4. Another sandstone dice, but it's only 1s and 6s. No wonder it's so expensive. That sounds really good. Only 1s and 6s. It doesn't mesh super well with, ooh. I was joking. I didn't really want to... I just wanted to check on my dice. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't really mesh well with the odd only because only the one overlaps, but it is really good, and I can replace my normal dice. What we got here? I'll go, let me get the 2 pair again. It goes up by 2 malt per. And then go ahead and refresh me because I'm rich. Mult 1.5x if there's no upgraded dice. Yeah, nope, that's not it. And then these sandstone dice just aren't really going to be valuable. I only took that one because it was a 1/6. Let's go ahead and upgrade our small straight. And the extra 2 levels on 2 pairs is going pretty hard, but it is true that left eye patch is quite good. I still don't think it's good enough since we only have 1 odd guarantee. That being said, I do have to consider that upgrading a level of a hand is really only upgrading our mult, right? Like, the One-Eyed Chef is only giving us 4 mult right now. Unless we had some other stuff that we could do. Now, that's probably still better than maybe an odd card sometimes, but it's really not that good. What do? Repeated use of a combination cannot be scored. I mean, I'll be real. This, using 2 sand dice here, right? Like, that's pretty good. On a single pair? I'll take that. Oh, hello. Yeah, hit me with that. Alright, now we just need to avoid playing a pair. I immediately see a 2 pair. It's easy win right there. This is, what, 12? There's no way to get blackjack, and I'd rather not risk it too much if I can help it. So let's just go ahead and play this. Get an extra $1 out of it. Easy boss win. Permanent boost. Extra reroll. Pretty good. 25% chance. Oh, look, it's Space Joker. 25% chance to upgrade the rerolled combination. The rerolled combination. So it's like a weird mix of Space Joker and Burnt Joker. And then reset all dice levels by 1. Reset all dice levels by 1. Okay, so it would be like the dice levels specifically. So I'd be changing that Azure from +7 back down to +5. And I'd get $20. I mean, it's pretty good. This would be going into one of my slots up there, I think, though. You can see that it's like a card, you know? So I'm gonna take the free extra reroll. A little bit of safety from playing like shit. Did the table just get mossy? Oh, yes it did. Rumor has it Captain Kid lived deep in this jungle for ages. How he came out alive is a mystery. Right side, you got another sailing option. Yippee! So I got a free 2 steps and 1 more use of 1 step. I would love to boost my dice if I could, but I'd rather just, I think I'll just leave it up to fate. Send it. You'll lose 6 coins if you don't get 1,000 points. Okay. Mult 2x if the previous play scored less than 50. The second play in a round gets 7 mult and 7 base. Okay, so I'm trying to score less than 50 on the first play, and then just absolutely demolishing the second play with extra mult, extra base, and 2x. So let's just go ahead and play this pair. Score less than 50. And then just try to pop off on this. Okay, we got a 4 of a kind. I don't suppose you could give me the 5th one. That'd be pretty nifty if you could do that. It'd be pretty cool. You know you wanna. Okay, okay. I'm still gonna win, but it would have been cool if you did it. Balanced die only has numbers 3 and 4. Okay. No. In the final play, multiply the mult by the number of original rerolls. So I get 4x mult regardless on my last play. That's really good. I'll take that. Yoink. That's definitely one that's worth changing out on my deck. Move you down. Move you up. And at this point, One-Eyed Chef can eat shit and die. Bro. You can get out of here, buddy. Okay. And we're good now, I think. Oh, it costs 5 coins. Gotcha. So you gotta be really careful about what you buy. Okay, we got treasure ahead question mark. Okay, I guess we're hauling ass today. Oh, that was a locked. That was a guaranteed. Okay, gotcha. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just go ahead and win real quick. Thanks. Alrighty, roll me again. 2. She's starting to give in. Hull's in bad shape. A full fix ain't happening overnight. Mend the ship and you'll earn an extra die to aid your journey on the map. Oh, wow. I mean, I'll take it, sure. Pay 6 coins to fix the ship. Yeah. Now I can haul ass, I guess? Zoom. The store. Okay, I've got like $2. No, not the curse of inflation. Just give me a damn boost. And upgrade my 2 pairs again. We go next. Let's be rolling the bones and playing craps. Sure, if I roll a 1, I roll a 1. Otherwise, I'll just take the forced stop. What are you? Disable scoring for the small straight combination. Why? Because it's my highest level, maybe? Like, okay, but why, though? Fuck it, just give me the pair. This is also blackjack, right? Yeah, so definitely give me the pair. I'd like to make some use out of overtime if I can. 96 on a one pair is pretty solid as well. Okay, we've got 4, 5, 6 here. Do I just want to re-roll everything minus the 6? We've gotten even numbers only. Let's do it. We've got 2 6s, 2 1s. That's an easy win. 1260. That 4x is huge. Does not seem particularly balanced, but who am I to judge? Rare opportunity to upgrade a card. Nah, send it. Balanced die, no. Oh, I see a special looking boost card in there. When a 4 of a kind is played, mult plus 20, any other combination gets base minus 3. Yikes. Let's see what we got here. What's this other one? Change a random die to sacrifice type. Sacrifice dice have 2 omega symbols, 2 sacrifice marks, and the numbers 2 and 5. Omega side will be any number and will adapt to the top ranking combination. On sacrifice mark is in play, remove a random card from on sacrifice mark is in play. What does that mean? I mean, I'll take this, but I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean. Okay, so this did not replace any of my special dice, my odd dice. I just realized I have like an odd and an even, which kind of makes things difficult. Scored or unscored. Okay, so I basically always have to re-roll sacrifice sides, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, let's exit the shop for now. I can always switch back to my other die. I just realized that. He did say that, but I didn't recognize it's just like right there. For this now, change the material of one die to normal. This was a sandstone dice previously, right? So oh, big? Okay, so you're gonna give me a full house then. And $2. So like, gotcha. Let's go reroll on pretty much all of this, I would think. Bro, are you just gonna only roll sacrifice? Is that what we're doing right now? Apparently so. There we go. Jesus. What's so hard about that? Alright, and then we're gonna do the smart thing, which is to play just this die. And then bet on the 4x, since we know it'll be enough. And that way we don't have to worry about the sacrifice coming back up when we have no rerolls. Easy win. Plus 10 mult for each scored die with value 2. Ooh, you're fun. 1 and 6 only. Amethyst combination played has a 25% chance to level up, or a betting spot in a craps game. No thanks, I'll go ahead and take the 6-sided die. And I think I would like to replace one of my golden Specifically my even only. So now I don't have both evens and odds. Oh, we're just going back? Oh, we don't get to see what's in here, do we? Sale button's worn out? Watch this drive. Yeah, go ahead and take a die, random dies material. I don't even know what that die was. I think that was my Azure. But it didn't, I don't believe it changed the actual, like... Right, like it didn't actually change it from being an odd dice. It just took the material off of it, which I'm okay with. I liked the Azure die, but it wasn't, like... Wasn't that big a deal. Alright, well, that's forced stops, so go ahead and force me to stop. Can't see a thing ahead, no telling what we'll face. Full sail now, don't look back. Sail. Hey, buddy. Pick a card to sacrifice. I don't want to pick a card to sacrifice. That's just rude. I guess left eye patch is fine, though. We weren't even using that, I don't think. Pretty sure we weren't. Yeah, we were using overtime. Yeah. Been in this jungle so long, even our clothes be sprouting moss. The note ain't spared either. Moss all over the corner. Can't even see the molt. Okay. Disable high dice, 5 of a kind. I don't care about either of those, I don't think. This is a 21, yeah? Okay. I really am kind of gambling on that final hand right now. Need 1,000 points. Okay. Let's start re-rolling. You're only odd, you're a 1 and 6. You're only 2 and 5. Yeah, let's re-roll these 3 so we can try to get, like, the full house 6s over 5s. Or at least an omega symbol. There's literally a 4 and 6 chance of getting what I want, or 3 and 6 chance of getting what I want out of that. I am actually uncertain whether my full house and my 2 pair actually measure up to one another. Okay. So, alongside the 4 different kinds of dice, there's no way this isn't good enough. So I'm just gonna send it on that. Yeah, easy. Alrighty, and then let's roll our way out of here. To the shop. Ragged 2-person duet. Raged 2-person duet. When 2 pairs is played, mult plus 10. Anything else gets base minus 3. I mean, it's not bad. Skull dice contains 2 skull faces. Contains 2 faces each of skull mark 5 and 6. When skull shows up, die cannot be rerolled. That sounds horrible. Don't at me. Apply ivory to a random dice. Small boost to mult and base for each die scored. Amethyst to a random die. Upgrade 2 pairs. Let me get the ivory. Nah, that's fine. The amethyst wasn't doing anything anyways. I am going to buy the 2-person duet, and then I'm going to reroll. I don't know if I'm going to use the 2-person duet. I probably should. Times 3 base if the combination has already been played this round. Okay, we can pretty much win with just 2 pair plus signal flags and overtime, right? Like, that's just a really good combination. Although, you kind of do want some amount of base on a hand, right? Because, like, if you play a shitty 2-pair, the base plus 6 goes hard. So maybe the Rage 2-person duet actually isn't the angle, and signal flags is the angle. Base plus 15 if 3 or fewer are used. No, that's not it. Maybe 2 pairs is fine. 2 pairs is fine, and we put it in place of blackjack. And then we've also got an odd dice here. Provides plus 3 mult when in play. Okay, so in play is now sounding like more like as long as you don't use it. Like in what situation is this not in play, I guess is my question here. Why does this not just read plus 3 mult? If it's in play both when it is scored and when it is unscored, like, when does that actually not happen? Like, I do want this, especially since it's an odd dice. Maybe it's about time I got rid of my last golden. And then we've got only odds and 1/6s. And this sacrifice die. When you don't select it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Arg, mateys. What's up, Kevin? How are you today? We're playing a beta for a game called... Well, you saw the name. It's there in the title. Pirates Gambit. And, you know, it's been pretty good so far. It's got a lot in common with Balatro. What do we got? The Sea's Ancient Blessing is watching you. You know what? Send me to that directly. I'm interested in what you mean. Each of these blessing statues carries an ancient hope. Use one during the round for a short blessing. Just once it helps you. Greatly increases the chances of rolling high values. Doubles coin rewards. Let me get the double coin rewards. I'm greedy. And make sure I still got our blackjack out. I do want to use this, but I'm going to wait until I actually start not winning by a ton. And let me get out my slow die, and we'll see if I hit the boost die. If not, whatever. We did. Nice. Don't be afeard of the tentacles. Okay, so it's gonna upgrade something. I just realized that this normal dice does give a mult boost. Huh. Let me upgrade the plus 2 mult, plus 2 base. What you got for me? Plus 3, plus 3. Nice. For each one scored, by the way, which is a lot. Well, this one doesn't matter because it's a forced stop. What's good? Fight me, bro. Alright, we almost got the... We have a 2-pair if we want it. Oh, this is going to give me the 3 of a kind instead. Damn. I don't like that Omega does that. Omega doesn't work very well in this situation. And yes, the mult is indeed based on whether it's played or not. Let's go ahead and re-roll. These are both 1/6s only. Huh. Let's go ahead and re-roll these two then. See what we get. Nice. Yahtzee, bitch. Oh, there's my idol. I was like, where is my idol anyways? 12, 17. This is gonna give me the 3 of a kind, though. That's a small straight, though. Curious. Yeah, give me the small straight. And we're gonna look for a blackjack if we can. These are guaranteed odds. That's a 1 or a 6. Let's go ahead and re-roll these 3. We've got plenty of re-rolls to go around. There's a 2 pair of 22. 22, unfortunately. Alright, let's just go ahead and do the 2 pairs for fucking 2,300 points when we need 100. And I'm gonna use that idol just as soon as I see a blackjack available to me. Get 10 bucks. Spin the wheel. No, I don't want to spin the wheel. Alright, alright. What do you got? A mysterious card drifts into my hands. Whoa. Mist Twin Baldies. Not the Baldies. Sure, let me get the Baldies. All scored dice have unique types. Well, that is what we've got going on down here with the exception of these sandstones, but nah. Upgrade 1 pair. Coins plus 10. Money on sale. Alright. Let's fuck up the boss. What's this? 2 random dice's levels are set to 1 this round. We'll see how much that fucks me. Let's see how random it really is. Yeah, it's pretty random. It was 2 that are already at 1, I think. Well, 1 pair and then something else. Get out of here. That's a full house. Fight me. That's a 2 pair. And then we're really gonna look for that blackjack. Nope, not gonna use that. That's 12. Let's re-roll these 2, maybe? I'm actually not sure how I'm gonna pull off a blackjack with these particular numbers. There's 12, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, it's not really what I want. That's 22, unfortunately. It'd be nice if I could get my hands on, like, some 3s, right? But this one's only got a 2 and a 5. Yeah, I don't know how easy it is going to be to get blackjacks anymore at this point, because our most common 6s over 5s is generally giving us, 22. So let's just go ahead and use this here. Just get a ton of money. Play this. And by a ton of money, I mean like $6, $7. Small straight is plus 20. No, thank you. I like permanent discount in shops, but I like play plus 1 a lot more. That's pretty good. Where are we going now? Alright, we are in, oh yeah, hell. Okay, I was gonna say hell. Volcano Island. Alrighty. Let me get out the Speedy Gonzales dice. In fact, let's go ahead and use a 1 here to just go to spin the wheel. And then I'll try to Speedy Gonzales over that shit. Okay. What is that? Receive a die. Alright. Is it good? Lilac Stone, multiplus 2. Combines the effects of all other scoring Lilac Stone dice. I don't want that. You have officially gone further than me, lol. Hey. We out here. Yeah, could you just not give me a 1, please? Okay, that's cool. Okie dokie. Can you at least allow me to, get rid of my blackjack? Cool. I was looking for an excuse to get rid of that. I actually guess you saved me a little bit of money by doing that. Wasn't really what I had intended, but 20% chance to upgrade the played combination. Those aren't, that's 20%'s just not worth it, right? I guess I get 4 plays now, so I have more chances to upgrade 2 pair. So maybe that's fine. And sail. Right, we need 2,000 now. And I'm just gonna exclusively try to play 2 pairs. That's not helpful. Those are exactly the dice I just got rid of. Okay. We'll just have to accept the 3 of a kind on this first hand, and I would like to play this alongside it. We gotta roll you, and honestly, give me all of these back. Don't want to play the knife. Alrighty, we can do a 4 of a kind here if we want it. I don't really want to play this in the event that it fucks me. And honestly, in the future, I'm okay with getting rid of this dice too, if it means that I could get like another odd or another 1-6. Because currently, it's just constantly screwing me. Because I can't play 2 pairs with it, right? It will always give me a 3 of a kind if I try to use it with a 2 pair, or with like a pair plus 1. These are both on the odds. These are 1-6s. Let's go with these 3. I think. We keep a 5. This one can roll into a 5. This one can roll into a 1. We keep the 1. Yeah, this is probably our best bet. We're looking for a 2 pair. Once again, we get a 3 of a kind instead of that. Let's go ahead and take the risk on these 2. 50-50 that we're just good. If this lands on a 5, We're not good. Decisions. So really, I'm just rolling this and hoping for a 1, because if it lands on 6 again, we're not good enough to win. If I'm re-rolling, like, all of these, we just need some number of 1s, really? But, like, that's not great odds. Because a 4 of a kind would win it for us as well. Alright, I'm just going to roll on these two. But that one doesn't actually help at all. At worst, I'm getting a sacrifice mark. What are my best odds here? Is it really just rolling all 3 of those? No, I think it literally is just roll that and hope for a 1. Fuck me, man. We gonna lose like that? Because we couldn't get a single 2-pair? Well, you've run out of luck. Whoa, bro, what the fuck, man? Bro just shot me. I thought we were friends. Where are we at on the stream? Hour 11? Oh, you get to start with free shit? Will I not get to use it? We get that. Oh, was that a permanent? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? What happened to my bone dice? That must have been a permanent, I guess? And it just isn't showing up in my permanents over on the left side? I don't want a skull dice. Let me get some boots. And go to the shop. The trio. See, Mult plus 4 is just good. 3 of a kind gets you a base plus 12. We've got already an odd azure die. I'll definitely take you. Okay, here it is. It shows up over here. Doesn't matter, we're guaranteed. Yeah, I'll do one more run of this for this stream. We got pretty far this last time, so... Reave a kind, I win. Go next. Alright, what's the pirates got for me? No, I understand. Lose 3 coins if requirements not met. Small straight. Money, please. Mult plus 4 for each scored die with value 5. Yeah. We just re-roll these. And go for some higher stuff. Okay. And I'll re-roll everything except that 5. Play the 3 of a kind of 3s. Just keep this 5 and see if I can get some more. There we go. That's some 5s. I suppose you got one more in there for me. Nope, but close. 4 of a kind, some extra money. Big value. A golden die is huge. Earn 3 coins if only odd-faced dice are in play. Okay. No, I would like my golden dice, please. That was a normal dice, right? Not that it matters to me that much right now, but... Oh, it's an even. Okay. Word. Set back. To the shop. We got 10, 1 extra reroll for each even number dice scored. This is a level 2 odd dice. Let me get that. And let me get a boost card. Some sausage, some metal. Let's get a metal. Great, so it's an odd metal. Cannot be rerolled, but gives +7 mult. Should be fine. Basically, whatever we roll on it is what we want to go for. This is the same first boss. We got a 1. $1, please. 3 of a kind, alright. This is even, so it's never ever going to roll into what I want. It's a shame we don't have any actual score yet, is the problem. So I think the best play here is to just play this, not get a whole lot of the base is what's lacking here. And we rolled another 1 on this. Jesus Christ. We might lose, like, right away just based on that. Just rolling 2 1s on the metal die in a row. Yeah, in fact, we definitely do just lose right away. That was cool. Having no early base is basically an instant run ender in this game. What? It's a good thing that's just a winner. Apparently just a small straight, even the lowest of them is good enough. Some free money. Base on high dice. I want to see if a high card build is even viable. Let's see what we can do with that. Want to level up a combination. I've got just the trick. Sure. I don't think that's actually going to let me pick what I want, but upgrade the most frequently played combination or 1 pair. Let's go 1 pair. Does that go up by... 1 pair goes up by 2. Okay. If you say so. So this guy is clearly not helpful yet. But we also, like... We don't need to play what he wants right now. How is 2 pair and 1 pair the same? I guess the mult is slightly lower. Roll that. See if we get a 2 or a 6. That's not a 2 or a 6. Just go ahead and play this. It's half our points. Everything goes up by 2? I'm pretty sure the higher ones go up by more than 2, but maybe I'm mistaken. If so, that feels like a really bad choice, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, just give me like a whole fresh new set. Those things are way too low. Like, it's literally how many high dice can you get early on. Because even if you play a really high mult, if your base is like 4 because there's no base value to work with, you do just lose. Okay, let's play the 2 pair there. Cheers. Looking for 5s and 6s. 5s and 6s. That's a 3 of a kind of 5s, which is alright. But I just gotta roll again. There we go. That's more like it. And we'll see if we can clean it up with whatever pops out here. 3 1s. Look at that. 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind gets 12 points. Yeah, that's something that's an early balance issue that I can clearly see. I think I made money off that round because of the golden dice, but that's like a very obvious balance issue that I see is early chip availability, early base availability. Sandstone material. I am trying to make high card work, so maybe I take this. And right eye patch is probably fine for now as well. Get myself a little bit of base, a little bit of mult. Disable scoring for 2 pairs. Okay. Thoughts on 4 of a kind? That's what I thought. Base plus 15 if 3 or fewer dice are used. I mean, you know, that's kind of what I'm looking for, yeah. Now, I do still need some mult because high card does still have that issue. Give up a dice's material? No, thank you. Alright, what are we leveling up today? 2 random, large straight, 2 pairs. 2 random. Hey, there we go. High dice went up to a ×3. Yeah, I do notice that at least all the lower ones go up by 2 at minimum, which is pretty crazy, honestly. Craps. Small. I win. Give me my reward. 3 coins. Every round. Slightly increase the score requirement. I assume this would have been like 200 otherwise. It's a full house. One pair is 200. Full house is marginally more than that. One, two, three, four, 5. Also, I need to change out my cards because I'm not going to use solo over revenue. Because I have plus 15 here, I don't feel like I need the plus 7 as well. Yeah. It's helpful, of course, but I have right eye patch. for if I play some actually decent hands. Alright, what do we got? $9. What are you? Azure? With normal values. Nah, we get one of these. 3 of a kind. You know what? Skull Ring's actually alright. Skull dice are good with high card, because if you roll a skull, you can just play it when you're doing your high card, and it's not going to matter. You can re-roll it that way. But it only has 5s and 6s, which really helps up with the like initial base. Right. Feels like it's just a good idea in general. And I'll go ahead and take the Azure. Just replace the next one in line. Go next. Claim your reward? Nah. If you give it to me, I'll take it, but... Extra coin for each remaining reroll? No. This is also not particularly balanced, because this is 3, maybe 4 if you get an extra reroll somehow. And I have like just that base card that just gives me 3 every round with no downside, right? It's like the difference between Golden Joker and delayed gratification, except that it's like an even worse delayed gratification. 2 random combinations. Ivory. Ivory's not very good with high card. Let's do leftover. See if we get lucky again. 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Did 4 of a kind go up by only 2 there, or did it go up by 3? I didn't see. Alrighty. I'll probably go for the boost on the dice. Okay, 1 pair goes pretty hard. 1 pair goes harder than... Yeah, I kind of like the 1 pair angle here. And, you know, we don't have to go for a high card. Pair is also a viable... Small straight. Gets you 168. You're learning how to crochet? Oh no. Anything but actually working, I feel you. Alright, let's hit up this. Don't be afraid of the tentacles. What do you think upgrade? Oh, you know what? It's gonna make it at 1.2x. Let's upgrade this guy. See if we get like base 3x or base 2.5x. Base 3x, yeah. That's good. Off to the store with almost no money. Tsunami. Mult plus 0.5 for each dice roll in map scenes. That's not bad. Just like as the game goes on, as you roll. Metal is just plus 5 mult, but I feel like the tsunami goes pretty hard. Could replace with the right eye patch with the tsunami. Like that. And just kind of build up as we roll. What's up, brochacho? Repeated use of a combination cannot be done. Heard. We'll start with the 1 pair then. And if I get the pair of 1, I'll probably re-roll that sandstone dice, to be honest. A 1 is not exactly awe-inspiring. Okay, pair of sixes. Can't do a pair of sixes, but I can play the high card like this. 220 from a single six is pretty solid. Now I see a full house. Base times 3 if all scored dice have unique types. Pretty good. Random sacrifice die isn't worth it, and I'll take the extra reroll. Oh, we in Mossville, USA now. Hey, I live here. Bro, I don't want to go to the store constantly. Hello? Not the curse of inflation again. Odd dice only provide +3 mult when in play. I do like the idea of it. Upgrade a random combination if there are 2 or more combo-related material dice scored. That's not really it though, is it? Because I don't have any of those, do I? No, I don't. I don't mind a Scarlet because the plus mult when in play is nice to use as like one of your extra one-offs. Get you. And I'll replace you. Having a full inventory can be super annoying. Yeah, for sure. I was considering it. I might try to like hit one of those like eats a card like this one. Save 1 die for your future self. I don't care that much. If you hit it, you hit it. But if you don't, whatever. Okay. Those 3. That's almost the full score right there. Those 3 again. Level up a combination. Sail faster. Nah, leave it to the fates. Sail faster it is. Spend money for a new dice on the ship. Honestly, yeah. When that fog rolls in, it's nice to have the option. And then I'm going to skip over the new round. I'll skip over the new round to head to the card eater, majig. Basically 5 free money. Pick a card to sacrifice. Right eye patch is no longer the look. I'm probably not going to use solo anymore either, but both of them got to go at some point. Sail. One random die's level is set to 1. Was it full house or something? Doesn't affect me. 2, 3, and I don't know, this 2. Yeah, that works. Scored dice. Okay, this works even if I play more than 3. Or more than 2, rather. As long as I'm only scoring a high card or a pair. It's fine. Right? Money. Let me switch back down to the lower type. Just have a little bit higher chance of hitting a 1 if I want it. I don't want either of those. Metal is probably not it. See what we got here. Another skull dice if I want it. Or a sacrifice now. Let's get another skull. Oh, I actually like that. Alrighty, fight me. Material of 1 die is now normal. Looks like I lost my Azure. Okay, play the, play me the 1 pair. Okay, that's a good one. I think I will re-roll to look for potentially another 5. There we go, that'll do. I don't think I want to play the 3 of a kind. I think I want to play this and win this way. The tsunami's starting to build up. Real talk though, that's not what a tsunami looks like. Base +6 for each remaining play, that's pretty good. Bingo dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 coin reward faces, and it's emerald. That sounds great. Let me get that. I love it. Replace my normal dice here. And here we are approaching the fog. So we switch to the big boy and just send it. Oh, this is the can't see the okay. Can't do 4 or 5 of a kind. We got 2 skulls immediately. Very cool. Played combination receives a temporary boost of 1 level, so this will temporarily boost my high card. I guess that's something. Oh, wow. Definitely play the 1 pair with the kicker red. It just clears immediately. Go again. Another 3. Okay, so you want to trade me my skull dice for your even scarlet dice. I'll take that trade. Because it's my normal dice, mainly. Let's switch back over to the small one and roll. Get a 2, get our idol. What idol do you have for me? Anything good? Anything actually useful? This is the money. This is upgrade 4 random combinations by 3 levels on use. I still want the money. This seems like the kind of thing where I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm really gonna be able to pop off with that, and then it's gonna upgrade some random levels that I don't actually need. Once again, watch this drive. Head in here and then immediately repair my shit. You can take... What was that? What did he do? Oh, he leveled down... He leveled down this, I think? Yeah, I think that's what happened. He leveled down a random dice, which means just fucks my shit, basically. That didn't hit too hard, though. Roll, because it doesn't matter. What's our tsunami up to? Is it like 4.5? 6. We're going hard. Let's do a high card like so. Let's go ahead and... What's that high card looking like? Pretty solid. Now we got some rerolls to work with as well. Very nice. Let's reroll these. We've got our winner right here if we want it, right? Boom, boom. And then we can throw in a Scarlet as well. It's about time that we got rid of revenue. I will say that. Change the material of all dice this round to normal. Let's go ahead and skip over that one if you don't mind. Oh, you can pick more than just small numbers now. Gotcha. Guess to be an even or an odd. Guess the dice roll to be a pair. This is 1 in 6. But, you know, we take risks here. Damn. We do be taking risks here. I want to see what epic means. Oh, pickle. $10 malt, basically, as long as you have a full inventory. Another sandstone skull dice. Honestly, not the worst. Like, swapping out an azure for a sandstone skull, and then it's going to be a lot less likely for us to hit, like, 2 skulls, right? At the same time. I think that's worth my money. Let's check here. Upgrade both the highest and lowest level. You know, it'd be great if I was allowed to look at what my highest and lowest levels were. Cool, apparently it considered 4 of a kind my highest. Very useful. I think it's time we go Fisherman. And then we maybe use revenue one more time with the money. And then we, with the money idle that is, and then we switch out Fisherman. I'm not dumb enough to do it against a boss, though. Especially if the boss sets something bad to 0. Okay. Good, it didn't set any of my really good ones down. 6, 6, and some money. And that. Get absolutely demolished. Give me all the money. Cat plus. Okay. Each play temporarily changes all normal material dice to a random different material. Only active for the current round. Increase your reward choices in the craps game. Play +1. These seem a little too niche to be put in the same tier as play +1. Like, play +1 is so much better than maybe if you hit a craps game once every round or once every map, you get like some extra reward choices if you win. Right? Like, okay. I'm good with anything here. Any of those 3 are fine. If you want to eat a card, man. Eat my solo. Nom 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 delicioso. Spin that wheel. Oh. Discard a card from my hand. Hi. Mr. Tongue. Good news, I had 2 that I didn't want. You just freed up space. You fool. Let me get a 1 here. $966 on a high card. Take the pair of 5s plus the... That's way worse. This is much better. 2,100 for a pair. And the tsunami only gets better from here. Let's see what the pirates got for me. Lose 10 coins. What do you got for me? Each sandstone die temporarily gains +2 levels in high dice and 1 pair. Gotcha. So you want me to play high card and 1 pair. And 1 pair here as well. Okay. Base +7 when in play, then reverts to normal material until next round. Okay, so I'm looking for a high card, or high dice, rather. I want another 6, and then I put this in play with a pair of 6s. Like so. And now it's just a normal dice. And honestly... Hello, the real Gateborn. I think that I can just straight up play some 1 pairs and win that way. Definitely want to reroll all of these. How are you doing? How am I doing? I am doing excellent right now, I would say. How are you doing? Rattlesnake oh, is this the really cracked one that I want? Each sandstone die temporarily gives +3 levels in high dice in 1 pair. That being said, there is a high number sandstone dice, but I think Rattlesnake Plus is just way too good, right? You're doing alright? What kind of alright are you doing right now? Are you doing alright like, it goes, kind of alright? Or are you doing alright like, both good things and bad things have happened? We roll. The first alright, it's just like, nothing's really happening. Fair enough. Okay, so because I have 2 sandstone dice, my high dice and 1 pair are up at 15 and 16x. Like, I can just do this and get fucking 1,100 points. 1,200 points. Send it. It's just a bit hot. Man, I've been hearing that a lot. There just must be a heat wave going through. Another 1260 right there. Not even rolling pairs either. Boom, pair. Trade a fisherman for a signal flag. ×3 base. The combination has already been played this round. Oh yeah, send it. I'm not using the fisherman. You can have him. Now the question is that better than Quill Pen, which is +15 base? Now, notably, it's hard for me to get a lot of base. Like this +15 is actually going really hard for us right now. The ×3 is going to be better than 9.5 mult, because this is giving us currently +12, because we have 2 sandstone dice. That's +6 each on 1 pair and high card. So I think I like signal flags more here, actually. I think that's more points. We'll see in a second, though. Perhaps I'm completely wrong in the order that things normally happen. 2 uses, 2 uses, 3 uses. Let's check out the shop. +3 mult for each shop refresh. No, thank you. Ivory material. No, I don't need that. For each dice scored, I only ever score 2 at most. Starry to a random, no. Let me just get 10 bucks. And I'll refresh. I'm gonna look for sandstone materials if I can. What's this game about? This plays a lot like Balatro, actually. We had to send some of our heat your way. This plays a lot like Balatro, but with dice, where you're rolling like 5 dice, sort of like Yahtzee. And you've got the same sort of active cards. You've got the discards in in this case, discard is reroll. And plays. Change a random die to 1/6 type. I don't love any of these. I guess I'll take the wheat bread. Some Florida rain may also show up. Yikes. Let me see another one of these. What do you got? Upgrade highest and lowest level. Upgrade 5 of a kind. This isn't actually good, because it's going to upgrade my fucking high straight whatever this thing is again, but we'll take it. Y'all ain't trying to give me anything good, so. New round, be ready. The material of 1 die is now normal. That's one of my reds, I believe. Single high... don't love that. We're gonna have to do this, I think. Okay. We got a pair of 6s. I don't want to play the 3 of a kind. I just want to play a pair that happens to have that red in it. No! Not more 6s. That defeats the purpose. 31 Celsius. 31 C. That's what, 9/5 plus 32 is how it's supposed to work out? So it's 54, 56 plus 32. So 88 there as well. Yeah, pretty hot. That's what I like to see. 2,000. Okay, that's not what I like to see. That's not great. Good news. 1,100 points still, just kind of by existing. Let's go ahead and re-roll all of that. Nah, keep the 2. I want to see if I can get money. There we go. That's what we're talking about. 5,800. Why? The fuck? Oh, maybe because I'm playing the pair with both being sandstone. Sheesh. Yeah, 90 or 100 is pretty normal for Florida. So you're looking at close to 40 Celsius? Not, wait, does it actually go all the way up to 40 at that point? 40 would be 72. Yeah, it's pretty close to 40. Not quite 40, but it's like, yeah, it's like 38 Celsius. um, Upgrade the last played combination twice. Yeah, let me get that. Yes. I don't know how I live here either, man. Imagine how all the roofers feel. 40 is 104. Yeah. It's 38 is right around there. It's like right over 100, right? We live, yeah, every house in the South has AC to some extent because you need it to live. Let's play the 5 actually. Oh, that's actually better. Yeah, let's do this. I don't want to waste all my rerolls trying to get a pair of 6s. Why is this so much better? This is basically the exact same hand. What am I? Oh, because Signal Flags wasn't triggering on the first one. I forgot Signal Flags isn't just 3x. It's 3x if you've played it before. All sale buttons receive +1 use. Pretty good. Extra level dice in the shop. Reduces the remaining score required by 50% on use. This seems really good for like a final boss. I have to wonder if these are even worth it at this point, because it feels like we're getting pretty far through the game. Let me take the amulet. Ooh, did you die of heat stroke? The fuck? Alright, where are we at? Store, craps, dice trading. Send it. I'm good with any of those. Craps it is. We take risks here, by the way. Jesus, you have to guess the number to... You know what? I'm gonna guess... Oh, the legendaries are only on the 10, 11, 12, and the 2, 3, 4. Ooh, what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for 10. I think it's gonna be a 10. We've been rolling low a lot on the craps, and this is just roll 2 dice, and it says it's craps, but it really plays more like roulette. I'm trying to pick one of these legendary rewards. 7's the most likely to happen, and it gives an epic. It's the same as if we picked pairs. I'm gonna go with 10. Ah, it was Snake Eyes. Damn. Nobody's ever gonna guess that, though. Well, this doesn't matter because we're on a forced stop. Bing bong. How's it going, buddy? The bottom of the note be scorched. And I'm gonna be real. I already know what I'm playing, so I don't think I give a shit. Case in point. Bro, what's with the fucking skulls? Hello? We're still doing alright for ourselves, but we have now rolled 5 out of 6 skulls. 6 out of 8 skulls. That's insane. Well, fuck you. Pay me. Are the cards up there like jokers? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Dose. Sale buttons? What are you gonna charge me? Give up a die's material? Nah, fuck off. I need those sandstone. Yeah. Alright, this was a forced stop anyways. You need at least a 4 to break free? Motherfucker, I have like a 1 in 6 chance of a 4. I've never actually rolled it. Shoop. Where do we go? Oh. Are these, like, any good? This is just an extra map. I'm okay with that. Do to the shop. There's some dude selling cards down here in this whirlpool. Okay, this must be what a legendary... Oh, this is an epic. Multiplus 15, but this card has a 10% chance to disappear after a play. I don't need that. A Scarlet. I could probably replace this Emerald with the Scarlet, but there's not really any great need to do that. We have 2 Scarlets, and we're going to play a Sandstone every time we can. I don't want more Skull Dice. 2 is already enough for me. Go ahead and reroll. When you run out of play this round, gain an extra instantly. Shouldn't you just say +1 play? Thoughts? +3 mult for each sacrifice mark in play or rerolled. Get a power card. Apply a random material to a die with normal material. Do I even have any of those? I don't think I do. Emerald to a random die. Upgrade 1 pair. Upgrade 1 pair. Great, and now if we ever see those upgrades your most and least, we can actually use it. And let's pull out our speedy die here. See if we can avoid rolling a 1 and get over the discard a card guy. Only 1 reroll allowed. I mean, that's just kind of rude, really, but I understand. One pair. Alright, we've now played a high card and 1 pair. I'm really getting confused by all the skulls. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Those are a 1 in 3, not like 7 in 8. Look at this shit. Are you kidding me? And you can't re-roll these either, by the way. So I'm actually just gonna lose because I rolled like 16 skulls in the last 2 rounds. If I can pull off a pair, I should probably still be fine. But like, man, what the fuck? Hey, nope, no pair. Loser. That's a shit way to lose, just rolling skull, 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 skull. A new journey awaits. No, I don't think it does. Actually. Oh boy, he left treasures behind. 5 random combinations, extra play on use. Higher level dice might appear in the shop. Give me that. All the really high ones. Nice. Nah. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Challenges might be locked just because it's a demo, probably. I assume challenges haven't yet been implemented. So let's go ahead and end with the Redactyl. You know how it is. Got a 5 and a 7. And pretty much the entire first line is there's nothing in it. That's weird. Also, I will say, it's a little bit of lag on the Twitch side of things. Um, so what could this be? There's some war mentioned. Um, Science, uh, religion, all seem like fair guesses. Perhaps a book. Not really a book. A let's try music. These seem like pretty safe guesses at this point. Example. There's only a few copies of Example. Blank was at blank blank. Ooh, is this an event? This might be an event. Not, I mean, it's not called an event at least. Blank was perhaps born and died. Yeah, born and died. Okay. So it is a person. Or at least probably. This is probably early life, right? Yeah, early life. Is this fucking Pablo Picasso? Pablo Picasso had a ridiculously long name. What a dude. Um, nice. That was a nice and easy one. Um, all right, guys. I'm I'm probably gonna end stream here a little bit early today. No big deal. I will be back tomorrow with I think just Balatro tomorrow, unless I might tonight stream a game that have you guys seen the game Peak? It's quite a good game, actually. I didn't think it was going to be that interesting. I actually had a lot of fun with it. It's a mountain climbing game, but it's kind of like it's got the sort of not exactly gang beasts, but sort of like that like physics style to it. It's fun cooperative mountain climbing. It doesn't feel quite as bad as like chained together, you know what I mean? And what was that, Lazy Turtle, before you go? Is it like Sisyphus? It's not as bad. Honestly, like I don't love those like fall down and lose everything kind of games. It does kind of have that vibe, but it also feels like there's more to it. There's like items and you like help your friends up and you have to like manage hunger as well. It's more like actual mountain climbing, but still kind of silly. Uh would you mind if I sent the VOD to the devs so they can see your feedback? Yeah, sure. If you have a way to do that, then yeah, feel free. I don't mind at all. So yeah, it's still got the funny factor to it that Sisyphus has, that sort of rage-inducing if you like fall off. Um, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. And there's a bunch of biomes you go through as you climb up, and there's like a fog that rises behind you, so it's sort of kind of timed. Uh, and it procedurally generates new mountains every day. So like there's replayability to it as well. and I just really liked all that stuff. On top of the fact that it's only $5, pretty solid. Would recommend. So if I stream something tonight, it might be that. We'll see. Every time you fully reveal a number on your social security, sure, but I'll reveal it randomly, and you guys got to organize it, all the numbers. All right, I'm gonna head out, get some lunch for myself. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, and do some laundry. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back tomorrow. Peace.